Okay, so we have a 1967 Amphicar here, and she's really not in that bad of shape compared to my other cars. Um, let's see here. It's from Connecticut. A gentleman owned this, actually made the news with it. From what I heard, he was cruising down the Connecticut River with his girlfriend, and there was a news helicopter that flew over, and they were waving and they were having a good old time, and till the wife saw the news and found her husband with a girlfriend. So anyways, you know how that ended. But he started the restoration on this, stripped the top off of it, and so set the chrome out for rechroming. So this already has the bumpers and stuff rechromed. I'll have to repair the steering wheel. I got new gauges, new switches, everything for the dash, new. The doors are in really good shape. These Amphicars are known for the doors rotting out, but I don't know if you'll be able to see down in there. It's all solid. There's some leaves and crap in there, but I've already checked them out. The doors are good. Um, no bubbles on the outside bottom. So we're just vacuuming out all the garbage. The floors are really good, so we're gonna go ahead and clean them up. We're gonna treat these with Osfo, pickle it, try to do the best we can to prevent any rust. Then we'll go ahead and get some primer and paint down there to protect it. And there's the part that makes this thing work. That's the transmission. And we also have the transfer case. Those two drive shafts are on the propellers underneath. The other one's over there. Dipstick. This car was running. A friend of mine got her running, and we pulled the engine out so that way we could do some of the rust repair. So these cars are notorious for rusting the bottom quarters. So that's what took this out of the water. And from sitting outside, we have a little bit of a hole in the bilge. Luckily that's a flat shape, so we'll cut that out and put some new metal there. We'll clean up the inside of the engine. Some sort of orange anti-fouling paint didn't really do anything. They were rusted anyways. So we got some new quarter panels. We went ahead and scuffed these up, and we have treated these also with Osfo front and back. Then they will be primed, and with some weld through primer, we're going to cut them to fit. We're thinking we're going to cut it up to the bar. So there's a support bar right here, and then the side molding screws into that. So we're going to go halfway up, which is right here. Well, my video isn't doing so well. Anyways, we're going to cut it up to there and just cut this section out like so. That'll get rid of any of the rust. So I just used an air chisel to open this up, and we can see here some of that orange anti-fouling paint really didn't do anything, but the metal's still pretty solid underneath. So we're gonna blast it, check it out, make sure there's no pinholes. Don't want any holes in your boat, but it's pretty thick. So we'll grind down the edge of the lip. We'll cut the new panel out and place it in there after we get this also cleaned, treated, painted, protected. The issue is there's such a fine gap in between the quarter panel and that, and some people have tried filling it up, and all it does is hold water and causes it to rust. So the best thing to do is, I've seen people talk about welding a drain plug from the underside through this to allow, probably in the back, and you pull the plug out and allow it to drain the water out. I know a guy that blows air every time he goes in the water and blows all the water out. I'm probably going to do the drain plug. Then after we blow it out with air and drain it, I'll shoot some OSPO down there and then drain that out, because if there is any bare metal, that OSPO will pickle it and prevent it from rusting. But other than that, the car's in really good shape. We have a little bit of rust that's coming through in the back, so we'll cut some pieces out for that. We have the same issue going on over here as far as that rusting. But the door shut like a tank, everything's straight. We're looking forward to getting this sanded down, painted. We were going to change the color to blue, but I don't feel like painting the inside of the doors, the jambs, the floor, the rear firewall, the inside of the trunk or frunk. I don't feel like going through that. So it's going to stay red and with a white top with the cream colored wheels, kind of like off-white chrome hubcaps. It'll be fun. So this is our Amphicar, and we'll try to do weekly updates on it. But this is where she's at. If you have any questions, please feel free to post comments at the bottom.